Temporarily from an undisclosed location in the Shire, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Sunday, October 30th, 2016. Silver is trading at $17.78 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,276 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $705. Antiwar.com reports as Iraqi forces continue to struggle to get closer to the Islamic State city of Mosul during the ongoing invasion, a U.S.-friendly fire incident has been reported in the town of Tal Kaif, a town which fell quite some time ago and in which recent fighting has not been reported. According to Iraqi military officials, the U.S. airstrikes against the town killed at least 4 Iraqi soldiers and wounded 9 others. The details are still scant on what actually happened, and the U.S. has yet to comment on the incident at all. Iraqi officials are chalking it up to a mistake, but it is unclear why the town would have been struck by U.S. planes in the first place, as the Iraqi troops had been there for almost a week and there did not appear to be the Islamic State forces in the immediate vicinity. Iraqi forces confirmed the incident amid an announcement of more villages captured in the area west of Mosul. Many of the villages, more than 5 kilometers from the city, have already fallen, and the Islamic State appears to be only sparsely defending those that remain, with the vast majority of their fighters bunkered down in Mosul itself, preparing for a major battle.
For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co.
UPI reports Russia lost its seat on the UN Human Rights Council by narrow margins following a vote on Friday. Russia received a total of 112 votes to remain as one of 2 Eastern European seats on the council. The vote represented the first time a permanent member had lost its seat on the 47-member UN Security Council since it was established in 2006. The United States, United Kingdom, Saudi Arabia, and China were all re-elected to their seats on the council, essentially unopposed. New Zealand envoy Gerard van Boheim said there was a small intake of air followed by the announcement Russia had lost its seat. He said the country's conduct in Syria, including the massive aerial bombing assault on Aleppo, must have played a part. Multiple human rights groups protested Russia's bid to remain on the council due to its actions during the Syrian conflict, which has killed at least 400,000 people, according to CNN. Also, the refusal of the government in Moscow to accept Security Council resolutions to seek an end to the Syrian conflict had possibly factored into the lack of UN support for Russia, according to some officials. The United States experienced a similar scenario in 2001 when it lost its seat on the UN Human Rights Commission, which was later replaced by the Council. The United States regained its position the next year. Despite Russia losing its seat, some human rights activists were troubled by the re-election of Saudi Arabia, China, and Cuba.
When you hear the word lobbyist, you probably think about greedy corporations, but not all lobbyists are the same. Some are fighting for the freedoms you hold dear. Liberty Lobby LLC is doing just that in New Hampshire, working hard to represent you, not some special interest group. You can help by going to libertylobby.xyz, where your contribution will give us the tools we need to ensure that your voice is heard. Visit libertylobby.xyz today to find out more.
Reuters reports Native American leaders vowed on Saturday to protest through the winter against a North Dakota oil pipeline they say threatens water resources and sacred lands, and are weighing lawsuits over police treatment of arrested protesters. A group of at least 200 Native American demonstrators, meanwhile, returned to the scene of an earlier confrontation with police to stage a peaceful ceremonial prayer vigil near the town of Cannonball at the edge of the Standing Rock Sioux Reservation. A smaller crowd of between 25 to 50 people on the grounds of the state capital in Bismarck, about 30 miles to the north, in a separate protest of the $3.8 billion Dakota Access Pipeline. No arrests were reported at either location. The planned 1,172-mile path of the pipeline would skirt the Standing Rock Reservation by about half a mile, but the Standing Rock Tribe and environmental activists say it threatens water supplies as well as sacred Native American sites. More than 400 protesters have been arrested since August 10th. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.